Oh, true.
Which, at least to my understanding. And WaDi and Mr. E looked unstoppable. Yesterday, WaDi was obliterating people. Tyroy, fresh off his win against Captain Zach, looked like he had no answer to this Mewtwo. And so here we go. It is going to be quite the match. But also, I think that Captain Falcon does have just such explosive kill power, and Mewtwo's so light that we could see stocks fly at like 40–50% if you can get like up air knees, crazy stuff like that.
This is also another ice and fire kind of match where Fatality, he's in your face, he's always chasing you down, using his character's massive speed to its full advantage. However, WaDi, guy is real campy. He loves throwing those shadow balls, spacing you out with down tilt, floating, air dodging all the time. Very much a defensive player, but he can switch gears. We can definitely see him do some chasing down of his own. He's got a command grab as well to tack the offense on when his opponent thinks that they can block safely, particularly on platforms.
Oh, is he dead?
Oh, that's it. Oh, no, it's not.
Jump all the way, but oh.
If he had gone for back air, that would have been Fatality's life. As a former Falcon player, I could have told you he was going to fade out to the side a little bit, but of course, that's Fatality's responsibility to know. Fatality
is the escape artist extraordinaire. He is playing one of the worst recoveries in the game, and I've seen him snake out of crazy Bayonetta edge guards all the time. The man is a god off stage.
The Chris Angel of Smash 4.
Chris Angel. Oh, I'm looking for that same setup, and okay, nice tech. That is exactly what Fatality needed. And okay, here he comes.
Yep, that was definitely the spark this man needed. And if he had connected with either of those, the forward air or the forward smash, I think he was going to get a kill. And all of a sudden, WaDi looking like he's bleeding out. A good backer off stage will certainly do it on this light of a character.
But getting the grab and the up throw on Battlefield
now. It out, yeah. And the second one will do it. Even once staled, this isn't Brawl. Doing the same move twice in a row will actually kill, even if they have not sustained any damage in between.
WaDi taking that first stock in what was a pretty crazy sequence, all things considered, but it ends with a pretty tame up throw KO. But whoa!
Who does that?
That was spicy, Max!
Yeah, the down throw to RAR knee the other way. That was actually ridiculous. And I was just about to say before that happened that one reason Mewtwo's pretty good against Falcon is that the old adage goes, never air dodge against Falcon, particularly this guy, Fatality over here. And Mewtwo has uniquely the best air dodge in the game, and he can actually air dodge out of a lot of setups that other characters can't.
Other than like Bayonetta.
Right. Mewtwo and Bayonetta particularly can get out of a lot of Falcon setups.
Oh, buddy!
Oh my god.
You ain't air dodging out of that one.
Yeah, well, down throw to Spike, looking like Captain Falcon himself. Mewtwo actually does share a lot of similar characteristics to Falcon. The down airs are fairly similar. Of course, Falcon's is a bit bigger. Their forward smashes are both very powerful and hit on frame 19. They're both very quick, especially after Mewtwo got a nice little ground speed buff. But either way, it's going to be WaDi taking that first game, and by I don't want to say a decisive margin, but
he just put an exclamation point on it.
He looked like he was in control.
Yeah, Fatality needs to really, I think, readjust in just the neutral here. He's been hit by a lot of those just cross-up nairs. It's kind of hard to deal with. WaDi's so good at just see that he just fades, uses that dash, initial like dash frame to just move really quick. And okay, this could be another scary spot. But no, Fatality making out.
I was really looking for WaDi to go for just reset his landing, get his jumps back, and then run off the stage with a fast fall nair. You can do some disgusting things to Falcon like that. But either way, again, a very dominant start from WaDi, and look at that pressure. Neutral air to grab on the shield. Very smart, because Fatality was thinking, all right, he's going to just press another button on my shield. I'm going to jump out of the way. But the grab was able to cover that. Fatality really suffering the brunt of this offense at this point. And look at him getting mopped up in 45 seconds, but barely any damage on WaDi's side of the field.
And
jump.
I've seen WaDi land those down throw fairs more today than I have seen any Mewtwo land that combo ever.
I have to say, I played Mewtwo from Montreal named Z. He goes for that a lot, and it really opened my eyes to how scary of a setup that is. If your opponent presses a button or just anything other than air dodge, it's going to catch them. And of course, they don't want to be air dodging into the ground. It's such a low setup move.
Right. But that forward smash, the people's elbow, going to clean up.
Absolutely.
And Fatality really needed that to stop the bleeding. He needs to take advantage of the fact that he can kill Mewtwo at like 70% on average if he plays his cards right. And he's looking for a spike himself here.
By the same token, Mewtwo also with a slew of kill power as well. So Fatality definitely going to have to start generating some offense real quick before WaDi gets too many hits in. It's looking like those up airs are a great shortcut to doing so. Oh, another one? No, wow. I don't know what he was backing on with that knee, but it would have been sick if it hit.
He's trying to take advantage of this disadvantageous state of Mewtwo, but Mewtwo can maybe sneak away with some teleport cancels on these town and city platforms to help just help him like just get some breathing room.
And the down tilt from Mewtwo having such long range in tandem with his huge roll is also really dangerous for Falcon just because he's trying to go in with those straw hop up airs, straw hop back airs, and if he gets outspaced like that, he can't land those, which is what translates into a lot of damage for him.
All right. Oh, what do you got? Okay, looking through. Okay,
oh,
what?
That's it! What a ridiculous setup. After such a dominant first stock, WaDi gonna drop game 2. Fatality with 2 disgusting forward smashes to close that out. And that looked like it should not have hit, but Mewtwo's got a huge body. And Fatality not afraid to capitalize on that.
And again, hitting with the reverse hitbox of that. Catching him, like, thinking he's gonna fade to the left or right, it doesn't matter. Because of a reverse hitbox on the forward smash. Crazy smart play coming out from Fatality, understanding how that move operates.
Okay, dash attack to Ferreton there. Couldn't keep it going. Maybe another neutral air would have done it, but either way, Fatality here to stay, at least for now. And see, again, that roll back to down tilt is so threatening against a character like Falcon, who has decent range and amazing mobility, but just can't quite reach that far.
WaDi trying to find a way to Earth, and he's going to use that Nair to do so.
Fatality might have to adjust his aggression to focus a little bit more on dash attacks and dash grabs through those rolls back if he wants to open up WaDi in these kind of meaningful situations. That said, he's doing just fine this match so far. It's very close.
I think in this matchup, just Captain Falcon will be on the other side, like just on the higher side of percentages, and he's going to have to take advantage of that rage. Oh, sneaking by that Shadow Ball. That was so scary. Whew.
WaDi is so good at controlling space with that Shadow Ball, man. And Fatality, every time he doesn't get hit by it, should be counting his blessings.
Fortunately, the Smashville platform was rolling to the left. If it was Max, if it was all the way out there, he was probably dead to that back air.
Yeah, very true. Even at only like 72%. Oh, and he caught the jump. So smart by WaDi, landing on just the very edge of that platform. I thought, personally, that he was going to fall to the ground, and that Fatality made a smart choice by going for jump, but I am so wrong. Oh, the tech chase! Letting the Shadow Ball do the work for him, but it doesn't even matter. The people's elbow once again.
That's just been the trump card here for Fatality. Exactly when he needs a stock. He just got that elbow in the perfect spot, but no!
Throwing away a game. WaDi rearing back in his chair. Not satisfied with that one, but he's going to laugh it off. Keep his spirits high. Man, Fatality was making quite the comeback there. He got up air, grab, and then I believe 3 more up airs after that and brought it back to a dead heat. But, man, WaDi, I guess, trying to go for that edge cancel a little bit too high of an angle.
That's always painful to see. The percents were 1% off between both players there. And WaDi going to drop that game. He's got to win 2 in a row here to make it to winners finals to fight Manny.
Wow, that one Falcon dive doing so much damage, just 17% fresh.
WaDi trying to get Falcon off stage again here, pressuring with these neutral airs. But Falcon making his way out and looking for a spike of his own.
All right, down third up air, still going to convert on Mewtwo at these percents. Easy peasy. I mean, that's like pretty much the definitive bread and butter for Captain Falcon. WaDi trying to intimidate him.
Fatality off to a little bit of a hot start here. But okay, WaDi trying to catch some tech chases of his own. This neutral air has just been putting on so much work for him.
WaDi has typically looked very good at the beginning of each of these matches, and then Fatality makes a comeback. So, I mean, this kind of a strong start could spell the end of WaDi in the winner's bracket, but I don't know, man. Will we get the all-Southern winners finals?
That's a good question. Georgia versus Florida would be something to see. I think either of these players versus Manny would be exciting, but okay, WaDi trying to make a statement here with that Shadow Ball. And look for a dare, too.
I'm talking about a statement. He was looking to write his dissertation right there, dude. If he had landed that down air, it would have been huge, but a forward throw kill on the very, very light Mewtwo by the edge. That throw, I mean, you don't really see it kill all that often. Usually Falcon's able to finish you off before you even reach that percent.
And a quick 50.
Ooh. Just a couple up airs, man. Can't air dodge through true combos.
Looking for another Shadow Ball to seal it. Okay, he's just going to knock him away from the stage.
Oh, and Fatality able to just barely squeak past that. This is looking bad, man. I feel like we're going to see a forward smash at some point from Fatality. Whether it connects or not, it doesn't even matter.
All right, the rage is gone.
Okay, yeah, that's the important thing. Now he can't die so much to a straight hit, but I feel like Fatality's in the driver's seat right now, man.
That saves him mostly from back air. I mean, like,
Yeah.
Falcon smash attacks are just going to kill you anyway, so rage be damned.
Right, up air even would kill with a lot of rage too. But, okay, WaDi could have had something off that down tilt, but it's not looking so good for him.
If WaDi can find an edge guard here, that might be his ticket to a game 5. But he's got to get there first. He's been kind of in disadvantage since he spawned.
I love how Fatality's just going for the jabs, keeping it simple. No reason to do anything but the safest of moves, you know? Just keep building that damage.
Trying to sneak back onto the stage past him. Oh, and there he is!
Oh my god. Fatality. He has to be counting his stars to some degree that game 4 got thrown, or I'm sorry, the game 3 got thrown so hard by WaDi, but in that match he looked utterly dominant.
Yeah, he made the exclamation point of his own there for sure.
Yes,
like saying,
definitely.
you might SD, and that gave me the 2-1 lead, but I'll make this 3-1 pretty confident. And so now we have Captain Falcon Sonic Winners Finals, which I think 0 people predicted.
No, absolutely not, especially with, I think, 6 Bayonetta players in the top 32, 2 of them being mistaken Captain Zach. I mean,
it is a shock that there's 1 Bayonetta left,
yeah,
to be quite
this
honest.
looks like, you know, release date Smash 4.